This is so critical, guys, because in order for you to be successful as a bass angler, and in order for you to quickly locate and find fish and catch bass, you have to accurately and quickly assess the potential that the area has that you pull up on the fish. And what happens to a lot of bass anglers when they get started out before they really figure out how to do this is they land on an area that they either underestimate the potential or they overestimate the potential, or they don't understand what the potential of that area is. And either one can be pretty bad, because you may pull up onto an area that is just, it's loaded with bass, but you may be there at the wrong time of day. You may have the wrong technique. You may have some type of a wrong approach. You may leave that area too soon. It may be a timing thing, and you'll never know there's fish there. And then other times you may pull up on an area and you think it's just awesome looking and everything looks good, and there's not that many bass there, and you've overestimated the potential of that area. So let's talk a little bit about how to accurately assess what the potential is of an area and land on those best areas. Okay, there's two things that bass really need, depending upon the time of the year. They need some type of cover and they need a food source. Now, there are one exception to that. There's a portion of the bass in every lake that are open water roamer fish. And these are the fish that a lot of people, they're spotlighting for bass catch. These are a separate population of fish within a lake. Not all the bass do this. The majority of the bass in a lake, they want some type of cover, some type of ambush point, and they need a consistent food source. Now, that food source can be whatever the primary forage is in the lake. It could be shad, herring, crawdads, perch, gobies, just a lot of different things, different type of minnows, but they have to have a stable food source. So in order for them to have a stable food source, the predatory fish and the whole food chain has to have a suitable environment to do that. So here's what you have to accurately assess the area what creates a good area. The best areas to fish, as far as the areas that have the most bass in them, have these characteristics. Number one, they have a diversity of cover. Now, that cover can be anything. It can be whatever is unique to the lake that you fish. If you guys fish down south or even maybe up north some, it could be aquatic vegetation. It could be reeds, cattails, lily pads, whatever. If you're in my part of the country, it could be different type of rock bank, gravel banks. It could be drop-offs. It could be wood cover. It could be boat docks or anything like that. But the best areas,